am joined by a bit of a legend. She is a trailblazer in Irish music and someone that I've wanted to speak to for a very long time. Mairéad from their band Altan is here with us, and she has so many stories. I cannot wait to get started with this interview. So let's go right back to the start. I mean, you are a trailblazer for women in Irish music. And of course, it was always a space, there was a lot of men. Did you find it hard being a woman? And you were very young whenever you started.
Yeah, no, what I found was I never thought of myself as being female, although I was in a male-dominated thing.
Yes,
It was always the music for me. So I was a musician, and that's
yes,
how I kind of, it was only other people would tell me, is it strange for you to be a woman here?
yes.
That then I'd realize, oh, I am a woman. I'm the only woman in the session.
Yeah,
But it was always the music that kind of geared me and pushed me. And I think because I was so oblivious to the fact that I was the only female maybe in the session, that I was
yes,
accepted more. I wasn't making a big deal about it.
yes,
But now I realize in retrospect how important it was to feel comfortable
yes,
playing music amongst men, being
yes.
in a business that is a man dominated, a male dominated business. But I just took it in my stride, and maybe sometimes it's just good to do things for the love of it.
Yes, yes, of course. Now, you started very, very young. You were 15, weren't you, whenever you
Yeah,
started?
yeah. Well,
You were
yeah,
just a child.
I was quite young, but we didn't really start, traveling and doing as much intensive, we'll say, travel until
Yes.
after we signed to Virgin Records in London, which was back in 2000, what was it, 1995,
1995. Okay.
1995 and 96, around that time. And that's when things really
They
went,
really took off.
yeah,
And what
really.
did it feel like signing to Virgin Records? Like, what was that moment like?
Well, it was kind of a strange time because we were doing fairly well in America, and
Mhm.
and Virgin Records was the record company, the kind of
It was the one.
coolest
Yeah.
record company at the
Yeah.
time. And they came to us and said, "Yeah, we like alternative music. We like things, left of center. We'd love to sign you." And we were very lucky, and they looked after us very, very well. And it kind of gave us a broader audience, and we were
Yes.
able to travel, and you know, a bigger, we say maybe age group wise as well, younger
Yes.
people following us, and it was great, great fun.
That's really nice to hear that you have a positive experience because I know a lot of, particularly women, look back and
Mhm.
go, "Oh, I was treated in an awful way."
Yeah, you see, part of our contract was that we were in charge of our music, that they
Wow.
could not um tell us what to do. So most of my
Right.
songs were in Irish.
Right.
And like I sing songs in English as well, but so everything artistically we were in charge. So that was very essentially,
That was very clever of you to think of that because to
yeah.
think of that back then. And let's move to the singing in Irish. Recently, of course, the
Yeah.
Irish language is taking a real upsurge. How do you feel about bands like Kneecap? I mean, I'm sure you could ask this.
Oh yeah, I love them. I think they're so youthful and their energy is fantastic. And
Yes.
they're doing a huge, huge thing for the language because, we sing traditional songs and everything, but they are speaking about, you know, things that are affecting young people,
Yes,
youth,
of
and,
course. Of course.
and I love it, and it's actually bringing it into
The
surging it
mainstream.
into the 21st century and into the mainstream, and people are talking about it being positive or negative. I don't care
It
because
doesn't matter.
it
It
doesn't
doesn't matter.
matter. But it's young people's issues that they're talking about, and I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. I
And they're
think it
coming up with all
makes.
kinds of words that we'd never heard of.
Yeah.
I laugh
Well,
whenever I listen to it and go, "Oh, okay."
no, they make up words for modern things.
For naughty stuff that we're not allowed to
For
talk
naughty
about. I
stuff
know it's
that I think is
hilarious.
very creative.
it is, it's great. So
Yeah,
obviously you've traveled the entire world.
yeah.
You've been to Japan a lot.
Yes,
What do
Japan
they
has
make of
been
Irish
very
music?
kind. They've been very kind to us. Actually, we're going back again at the end of 2026. They
Right.
booked us to go back again. We go there every 2 or 3 years, and they love the music. Like
Do they?
when they like something, they love it. They know
Yeah.
everything about it. So
Yeah.
sometimes they'd be asking me a question about some song, and I'd say, "Oh, that came from, I can't remember." And they'd say Russian and Uran from Arnmore Island. They would tell
And you're like,
me.
how do you know?
I know they do so much research
That's
and anything
amazing.
in, yeah, oh, it's just incredible. So I just find it very amusing how seriously they take things, that we would forget about.
And what other places do you go to? What other places do you go where
We
people have,
mostly travel in the United States of
right?
America. That's where our biggest audience is. And
Yes.
the people that we meet there are just incredibly informed as well. And
Mhm.
um, just we have a good time there. We travel the west, east,
Mhm.
midwest. We
Yeah.
travel all over the place. We're going back there now in January and back again in March.
Yeah.
Then we do travel. We're heading off to France tomorrow, so we do a lot of French gigs, and then later on in November, December, we're going to Austria, Switzerland, and Germany. So.
Gosh, you're so busy. So is it still fun for you?
Yes, I love it. The thing, it became kind of strenuous when I had a child,
Yes,
and
of
she's
course.
22 now.
Yes,
So
yes,
she's
yes,
very independent.
yes.
But I just would wish to be around more. But I brought her on tour with me until she was about 10 because I used to teach. So I was able to,
Mhm.
teach her on the road. And
Mhm.
when she was about 10 years old, she just turned around, I don't want to go on tour anymore. I
Oh,
want
she
to
just had
stay with
enough.
my friends. Yeah. So she
Yes,
had
she just
enough.
had enough.
And then I brought her back again when she was about 15, and she loved it, like going around New York and seeing all the things.
Big hotels
So,
and stuff.
yes. Yeah. So, like, she was sick of it by when she was 10, but she
Yeah.
loves it now whenever she comes along with me. But she has her own life and she's doing her own things. So, and she's playing music. She's a great musician.
Oh, fantastic. So it's
Yeah.
running in the family.
It's running
So
in the family.
with all the amazing things that you've done, when was your like pinch me moment? I mean, was it whenever you met Dolly Parton or someone like
Oh
that, or
yeah.
was it?
Yes, well, Dolly, that was another strange thing. She was such a she is such a lovely
Mhm.
lady. Just we were playing in Nashville one night at the station inn, and next thing this man arrives in and he says, I'm Dolly Parton's producer. We'd love you to play on her album. And we thought someone had set him up, we
Oh,
thought this
yeah.
is a joke. It must be April
Yes.
Fool. But lo and behold, he sent us tapes of her singing the songs unaccompanied. It was just gorgeous. Her just making a tape for us. It was incredible. And then we did the song. So we went to Dollywood to do that live album along with Alison Krauss and
Wow.
Jerry Douglas and all these amazing musicians. And then a few years later, she asked us back to Hollywood. We were playing at the Hollywood Bowl, and
Gosh.
she came to Hollywood and recorded the Little Sparrow album. And again, she asked me to sing in Gaelic. So she'd give me a song and she said, can you translate a verse? And I said, yeah, not to bother. And next
Yeah.
thing, she loved she loved the sound of the Gaelic language, and she called it a match made in heaven. We use
Oh.
that quote all the time.
What a wonderful life. You've like been all over the place. You've met so many people and you can see the real joy of your life and your music just shining through.
Yeah.
So what's coming next?
So we're still celebrating 40 years. So we're coming to Derry, to the Guildhall in Derry on the 10th of October, which is next week.
That's next week.
And Belfast is the 11th
Yeah,
in the Mandela Hall, which we're
lovely.
looking forward to. And then we're playing the Pavilion Theatre in Dunleary on the 21st of November before we head off to Austria. So, and then we head off to Austria until the 21st of December. So it'll be Christmas.
So you don't really get that much time at home.
No, not at all. So when I'm at home, I'm trying to get stuff done and little jobs that need to be done in the house, and it's mad.
Trying to
It's
lead. And
madness.
you've got this great sort of split life. You've got kind of like normal Mairéad here, and then you've got
Yeah.
like famous Mairéad. It's
Oh
nice.
no, well, it's not very famous, which is lovely with traditional Irish music. You're never going to be famous,
Which is
which
great.
is
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
fabulous
Yeah.
because I have been in the company of very well-known people,
Mhm.
and it's horrendous. So in a way, I play my music and I can still be
You've
anonymous,
all the
which is fun.
blessings from the, yeah,
Yes,
you have
and
all the good and none of the bad. It's brilliant.
yes,
What a
and
life, Mairéad.
all the people that follow traditional Irish music are very solid people, and they don't
Yes,
allow you to get big-headed, and
that's good.
I love it. It's very grounded, you know.
Fantastic. Mairéad, I could talk to you all day, and I'm sure you have amazing stories.
All the tickets are on social media, and you can just take
And
on
those will
that.
be snapped up very,
Yeah,
very quickly because you don't play here as much. Otherwise, you'll have to go to Switzerland or Austria or Japan.
that's it.
Who
That's
even
it.
knew? Mairéad, it's been an absolute pleasure talking
Thanks,
to you.
Kim.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.